I wish, as much as I like what Dr. Paul does on the outside, I wish that subcommittee was still doing that work, and I think maybe not enough people were paying attention. I wonder what Dr. Paul or you would say about what's happening with Washington, D.C. vis-a-vis crypto generally, because we at least jumped out of the frying pan.
Yeah.
When the SEC was openly hostile to all crypto entrepreneurship and trying to throw people in jail just for being entrepreneurs.
And it's great that that's completely changed. It's absolutely wonderful, but I don't trust any of it. I don't know how much you trust. When the government says they're going to get involved in something, it usually means to watch out, and they've got some other agenda. So I'm concerned as well. There's a lot of discussion today about CBDC, the central bank digital currencies, and we've promised to kill those things, right?
Right.
Executive order saying we will never have one. And yet if you go out to like a gun show and you talk to normal Americans and you ask them if they're into crypto, they say, yeah. Which one? XRP. And that seems really strange because XRP kind of seems like a CBDC to a certain extent. And so we'll see what happens. I think that what we can definitely appreciate is, like you said, the crypto task force at the SEC has been disbanded, and now we're going to see a lot of creativity. We'll see a lot of development in that space, which for a long time was very difficult to even think about doing without your bank account getting shut down, or getting a nasty gram from somebody that says you can't do that here. You got to go find some other part of the world to develop your blockchain-enabled business. So we'll see. It's yet to be really known what the government's got up its sleeve.
I always take comfort in the fact that politicians like Elizabeth Warren or Hillary Clinton are apoplectically worried that someone might actually be able to trade something anonymously, might actually be able to hold something of value anonymously. That tells me that this may be the most important strategy for liberty in the future.
It is.
Is that what you think?
It absolutely is. I mean, for the first time in a very long time, hundreds of years, we actually have a currency, a monetary system that is completely transparent. I mean, you said anonymously. Crypto is not really anonymous. There are some privacy coins out there, but with crypto, you're trading, transparency for that anonymity. And so we now have a monetary system where we know exactly how many coins there are. We know exactly how many they make per day. We know who gets them. We know what's required to get your hands on some of those freshly mined coins. We know how easy it is to send them from here to the other side of the world and back without having to go through a central gatekeeper or authority. And so we have, I think, what is the most perfect form of money that's ever existed. And that's a big nut to swallow for a lot of people, especially the guys that come from the gold and silver world, where if you can't hold it, if it's not in your hand, if it's not locked up in your safe, then it can't be real. And so it took me 13 years to get over that concept. But the fact that you can perfectly split a crypto coin into thousands of little fragments, the fact that you can it's impossible to make a counterfeit Bitcoin. If I tried to send Bitcoin from my wallet to your wallet and I had fake Bitcoin, it would never reach your wallet. And so to think that that is a currency that's not provided by the government, not provided by a central authority, is a powerful concept. And so what we need to do is we need to educate. We need to really shrug off some of the skepticism and some of the fear that we've had, because crypto was dark web and it was money laundering, it was all of these bad things. But really what we have at the core is this financial technology that puts the control of money back in the hands of us, the people. And I can't think of a more powerful tool to make it possible to continue fighting for freedom and liberty than honest money. It's at the bottom, it's the foundation of all of these things. And that's why it's so important that we have good, honest currency so that we can deal with each other through honest trade, through producers and consumers, outside of the realm of the government and the Fed.
Maybe the most important legacy of Ron Paul is turning people on to a philosophy based on sound money and explaining why it was so important for all of the other things we care about. If we hate forever wars, we should care about sound money.
They go hand in hand, and that's exactly right.
Government crushed by debt, we should worry about sound money.
That's what crypto gives us. It's debt-free, sound money. Even Dr. Paul is, still trying to embrace that concept of really is it possible that this digital currency has shed its physical form and yet improved in its terms of being an honest form of money. And that is absolutely the case. It might take you a long time to understand that, to grasp it, but that's what I want people to see. I want them to see what I see, that we've got now powerful tools on our devices, in our hands, that will allow us to take honest money out everywhere fast.
Thank you for watching Kibbe on Liberty. You can watch new episodes every Wednesday anywhere that you consume podcasts, on YouTube, on Apple, on Spotify, whatever. Watch, click, like, check it out.